Hello Kickstarter! I'm Manuel Schenk and I would like to show you my new project Nelson and the Magic Cauldron, a classic point-and-click adventure game. As a kid, I was inspired by adventure games created by LucasArts and Sierra. The main parts of all these games are the storytelling and beautiful graphics. During my childhood, I drew a lot and never really lost addiction. Later, as a hobby writer, I wrote a couple of books including fantasy stories, a mystery and dystopic thriller, and a very funny story. For me, there had to be a way to combine both passions, stories with interesting characters and handmade graphics. This game takes place in a fantasy setting, where a young man called Nelson inherits a cabin of his deceased uncle Sid, not knowing that the uncle was a necromancer during his lifetime. Most places in the game can be visited at day and night time. Some of them only at night, where you can meet very interesting characters. There will be a lot of puzzles and crazy characters, including dead Uncle Sid, who will appear as a ghost, the stone-cold undertaker, the confused baron, the soup-cooking witches, a group of game-addicted skeletons, and the vegan zombies. So this will be a game of magic and a lot of humor, with many hidden jokes about other games and movies. As a homage, of course. The prototype of the game has been created with Unity and the Adventure Creator plugin. During the last 2 years, I did a couple of smaller game projects and prototypes with Unity. Last year, I released a digital version of a German board game on Steam and on mobile platforms. For my new adventure game, I have to do a lot of drawing and animation work. This, including additional scripting, will be completely done by myself. The soundtrack and all the sound effects will be created by a friend of mine who created the music for my earlier projects. Depending on the stretch goals, the game could be released late 2017. If you support this game, you will receive a DRM-free download for PC, Mac and Linux. There will be some further options for purchasing the soundtrack or a digital art book. But you can also become a part of this game as a character by sending me a picture of you. I will draw a comic version of yourself and put you in the game. Another interesting way of being a part of this adventure is to be a co-producer. Your name could be put in the credits and even in the intro of the game. There are also some stretch goals, including a talkie version and a complete novel, both in English and German. Mobile versions for iOS and Android could be possible too, but this can only be done with your help. I need your support to create this classic point-and-click adventure game, and I need your criticism too. Please support Nelson and the Magic Cauldron to make a game possible that we all love. Thank you.